Hello. So welcome to another episode of Tiesha Thoughts. I know I've been a little bit MIA. It's been a lot that's been going on within this past month. So for the 13 subscribers that I do have, I appreciate you hanging on. So yeah, let's get into this. So today the episode is gonna be Tiesha versus Tyrone. And before y'all sit here and say like, Tiesha, who the hell is Tyrone? Let me elaborate first on Tiesha, and then we're gonna talk about him. Okay, so by now y'all should, have a glimpse of the type of person that I am. I'm naturally introverted. If you put me in a room full of people, which probably is not going to happen because of COVID, but if you put me in a room full of people, I'm probably going to be the one to notice where all the exit doors are at so I can hurry up and go home. And I'm going to be the one to drive myself there so that way when it's time for me to leave, I can leave. I would be that one. I'm standing sideways in the grocery store because I want to know who is in the back of me and who is in the front of me. I'm the one that keeps 6 feet. I'm very extroverted around people that I'm comfortable around, and even doing this because this is something I love to do. I enjoy doing it. But if you ask me to speak in a room full of people, I'm probably going to be stuttering. Like, that's just me. I have a different type of sense of humor. Either I'm just the type of person, either you're gonna like me or you probably not, and that's okay. I'm 32 years old. I don't care about being liked as long as that you respect me. I'm gonna respect you and just keep it pushing. That's just generally like a natural type person I am. And I feel like for the most part, not for the most part, for all the part, you should be able to pick that up in all the videos that I've done so far. Tiesha, I own me. I own any transgressions or mistakes that I've made. I always say all the time, I'm perfectly imperfect. I have no problem with saying I'm sorry if I messed up. Very loving, very caring. I'm not the type of person that I feel like that I have to go around having my guard up with people because I'm just going to be myself. And obviously, if you're not a genuine person or our spirits just don't mesh well, I really don't care if people know anything about me per se, because honestly, nobody has a perfect life. And I own me and I own my truths. So, if I'm coming at you genuine wholeheartedly, but I don't get the same reciprocated back, that's fine. It is what it is. Life goes on. Wish you the best. Pray for you. And I'm going to keep it moving. So that's Tiesha. So now the part is like, well, once again, who the hell is this Tyrone person? Let's get into him. That's another side of me. Tyrone is a strong, young, black man. Tyrone is my mama's second son, even though biologically she only has one son. But Tyrone is a look here, man. I'm not the 1, 2, or 3 be grabbing my pants as if I got something imaginary down there. No, it ain't nothing down there but air. Tyrone is the type that if he feel like he get disrespected, he be like, Tiesha, step aside. Step aside. Let me get them. Okay? Tyrone is that other side of me. The one where I feel like that if Tiesha gets pushed against the wall and I tried praying about it, I tried doing the right thing, and just one day, that particular situation or that particular person might just get the best of Tiesha, and Tyrone tells her, bruh, step aside. I'm gonna get that ass. That's Tyrone. Tyrone don't really care about the consequences or repercussions because Tyrone wants you to understand. Do not finna play with me or Tiesha. Yeah, Tyrone is bad. Once Tyrone comes out, Tiesha don't know how to put him back in. He like to stay out for days. Be walking around here like, who wants to smoke with me? Who wants to smoke with me? Da 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 da. For real. Tyrone is awful. And when I was younger, Tyrone has come out plenty of times. Oh, and a big thing that Tyrone cannot stand. I just said disrespect, but something about a man disrespecting Tiesha. Oh, Tyrone will come out real quick. And maybe that could be because of my past with being sexually abused by a man when I was 7. So I think Tyrone is very overly protective when it comes to a man disrespecting Tiesha. And yeah, y'all probably gonna think I'm a little bit crazy because I'm referring to myself as 3 or 2 different people. But it's true. I think we all have that inner like I can get you, and you. Like Tyrone ain't got no fear in his heart. Tyrone don't fear nobody but God. Tyrone get beat up and still come back the next day. Oh yeah, when Tyrone comes out, you know, Tyrone start crying. And crying is not weakness. Crying is Tyrone about to fuck it up. So get out of his way. He don't see nothing or nobody. And that's why I don't like bringing him out. Like, I be trying to keep him, like, all the way back there. Because I know, like, if he comes out, like, I'm finna ruin stuff. It's like, it's bad. And the reason why I kind of wanted to talk about it, shed some light, is because as you get older, you know, I'm not trying to be like that no more. Like, I just want to be able to be stoic, handle it gracefully like a lady, be mature. But I can't lie, you know, I love God. I always talk about God every chance that I get because he really has reshaped my life into something for me for the better. You know, I ended up making a closer bond relationship with God after my mom passed because, like I said in one of my videos prior, you ain't been low until all you could do is look up. So yeah, so I think it's very important to have that relationship with God and try to work on changing your ways and behavior, like, you know, because it's not just about me. Anything that I can do, that I do, especially if it's negative, can have impact on my daughter. And I would never want to be taken away from her because I had to act impulsively or I had to say something or do something that I should not have. So I really think twice about things because as you get older, you have much to lose. When you are responsible and you have a lot on you, one bad choice can really mess up your life. And I'm not saying that it can't be fixed, but it's easy to get in trouble and it's hard to get out of it. And the older you get, you can't be doing all that while now doing the most. That's why I don't like bringing Tyrone out. But I'm not gonna lie, sometimes I feel like Tyrone is warranted because sometimes I feel like people still take the Tiesha as the one that can easily be bullied or talked to any type of way. So that's why Tyrone be like, you know what, Tiesha? Step aside. I got this. I'ma get them for you. By the time I get done with them, you ain't gotta worry about it no more. But then by the time Tyrone get done with them, it's more of a mess than what it was. They may know not to try me no more. But now I'm messing around. I might got the police knocking at my door because my ass done got a warrant because I done messed up. You know? So it's just like, okay, well, how do you keep this Tyrone in check? I try to make sure I keep my mind right, my spirit right. But do I mess up? Yeah. Sometimes I catch attitudes or I get short fuses or, you know, even if I think, and this is such a bad habit of mine, even if I think I'm about to be disrespected, Tyrone be like, you want me to get him? You want me to get him? You want me to get him? I'm like, Tyrone, don't. I'm trying to be mature. I'm trying to handle it right. My name is Tiesha. You know, my mama raised me right. But Tyrone be like, I'm not saying she didn't raise you right. Tyrone be in the background shrugging his shoulders like, you want me to get him? Do you want me to get him? I can laugh about it, but it be like that. And I think, like I said, we all have that type of person in us where we're just like, oh, you trying to play with me. But I play games all day long. So let me bring that part out so I can reintroduce you to who I really be. Like I'm my mama's son. I'll check you. But like I said, as you get older, you don't want to be that way no more. I think the best thing for me to do as a person is to just say, you know what, I'm not where I want to be, but I thank God that I'm not where I used to be. Because I don't want to be the same Tiesha I was 10 years ago. Because that Tiesha, that was Tyrone, always out. Like Tiesha was there, but it was primarily Tyrone. Now this time around, like I said, I'm trying to be more stoic, okay? I'm trying to make sure that this and this is all centered, you know, kumbaya, my lord, kumbaya. But then Tyrone be like, but if that kumbaya don't work, come get me, you know? So I just really, I think the message, all jokes aside, but the message that I'm trying to get out today is this. Ain't nobody perfect. You always gonna have that side to you that wants to kind of F stuff up. And no matter how much I can preach about how I want to be a better version of myself, there's always going to be something that's going to come in your way that's going to want to test that all the time. And just recently I was in a situation to where that was tested, and but I'm very proud of myself that I handled things the right way, because I'm not gonna lie, I am used to handling things the wrong way. I'm always used to bringing Tyrone out, because Tyrone has confidence that, and just has this about him that Tiesha does not have. But I'm working on building on that, but more in a positive direction. So that's why it's more comfortable sometimes for me to bring out that other side of me, because it's like Tyrone, like I said, has this confidence and this like about him that, like I said, I'm working on trying to possess, because I can be honest and say that I be very self-conscious, and I've working on self-confidence has always been a big thing for me. So it's easy for you to bring out a side of you that has that, but then it comes with too much. So I would say like that, my advice for myself and for the next person is the fact that, you know, oh, these cars just gonna zoom past like this. You see how loud it is? Just disrespectful. But my advice is, you know what I'm saying, like to myself and to anyone out there that's kind of struggling, well, how do you know how to like kind of put that person away? Well, let me say this. They're always going to be there, right there. They're always going to be there, because that's a part of you. But you can make a choice about whether or not, no matter what situation you're in, even if it's a bad situation, for you to be like, even if you have to take a step back from the situation and then deal with it later to make sure you're more level-headed and have a better approach to it, then do so. And I'm not saying that you should allow for people to step over you and disrespect you, because I used to let that happen so much, especially when I was in school, that's the reason why it brought on so much insecurities and self-confidence and self-esteem issues, because I should have checked people when they deserve to be checked. But you can check people respectfully. But I do know there's some people out there that once that you cuss them out real good, or you hit them with a 2-piece of the biscuit, they'll leave you alone. That's true too. But I would advise that as you get older, these can't always be your approach in everything, unless somebody touch you first. If they touch you first, knock them out. That's what mama taught me. Don't start it, but finish it. But unless that they don't, you know, if they with the yapping and talking, they're like, baby, you don't do nothing for me to give you none of my energy. If you pay my bills, you can sell me out all day long. I'm like, okay, I'll be all that, but make sure you got this rent, make sure you got this lights, make sure you got this water, this cell phone bill, make sure I eats and everything else. And you can say what you want to say. But as long as they don't cross over a certain line when it comes to what did they say or put their hands on you, you don't have to entertain nothing. And that's what I'm working on, is to let Tyrone know, I'm going to put you in the corner, and I'm going to be a grown woman, and I'm going to handle what I need to handle. And I'm going to do it the right way, the way that I should do it. I'm not saying that happens all the time, because sometimes I don't even get a chance to even say nothing to Tyrone, but move out the way. You. You know? But we're all a work in progress. So give yourself grace if you do mess up or handle things out of character and out of way, because we're all human beings and there's only so much, you know, sometimes of self-control we can actually do. But like I said, as you get older, you got things to lose. Don't want to mess up that clean record. It'd be hard for you to get a good job or a place to live and things like that, because that one time you had to act out of character, everything went downhill, because it's easy to get into mess and it's so hard to get out of it. So just be mindful about the way that you try your best to just go about things the right way. You're never gonna get everything right 100% because you're human and you're flawed. It's just what it is. But the message today is, if you have a little Tyrone, like how I do, you've got a Tyrone, just tell Tyrone, I'm gonna need you to woo-saw. Tyrone might need to go to therapy. I'm not gonna lie. You know, if you got a Tyrone, maybe they just need to sit down and just say, you know what? I got this. All right, y'all. This is another episode of Tiesha's Thoughts. Please like, comment, subscribe. Y'all, please give me some feedback. Let me know, like, if I should continue to do videos. Side note, the reason why I do these videos is because I really wish that I had someone that was similar to me or like me that was doing things like this, because, like, man, somebody gets me. Because when I was growing up, I was lonely as hell. I'm not gonna lie. And I always wish that I met someone or knew someone that really could understand and really get me and maybe have some good solid advice for maybe things. And no, I'm not perfect at all, you know, but y'all just let me know if y'all really feeling this. So like I said, once again, please like, comment, subscribe, share. And I'm just here to spread love, peace, and positivity. Unless I'm mad. This is another episode of Tiesha Thoughts. Y'all have a great day. Peace.